Well, hello everybody and welcome to another tutorial in the Sabre Maps grid calibration tool. Today we're going to look at possibly the most awkward one that you could be asked to do. And this is where a Cassini, usually map, is set out. So the first column is narrow and then the following columns are wide. And I have one here ready to show you, and you'll see what I mean. If I can quickly share screen here. And there we are. That's not supposed to happen. And this is. So first thing you get, so I've chosen the only one in the option ready at the moment. And the first thing you get is a warning that you have to click from right to left and top to bottom. And the first click is in the top right-hand corner. So click understood and have a look at it. We'll see what it says. Protection, Cassini, Delaware. That's what we're expecting. I don't know if any Bonn, Irish, or Scottish maps fall into this category, but there are a number of Cassini maps which do. And there you go. There's a narrow first column, the normal second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth, 10th, and so on, up to 14. So as usual with the Cassini map, it tells you what the eastings are. And I still don't know what they mean. I think it's probably 8 inches on paper, but I couldn't be certain. So here we go. Top right. And then next one. So it comes down to 96 point something, 88 point something, 80, 72, 64, 56, 48. Yes, that's right. As I'm doing this, I'm just going to point out here there's a weird dagger symbol beside the map type. That means that it's a map that you have to calibrate from right to left instead of left to right. He says as he tries to click in the right place between column 1 and column 2. First line, and there we go. It says go back to 112. So first line's correct. Let's have a quick look down. We're going to be here for a wee while. 10 rows. So as usual, we've got our arrows to help us find where we're supposed to click. And we just work our way across, and we can look out for anything interesting we see on the map. Rushton. I cannot help think of Mr. William Rushton. Birmingham. Let's see where we are now. Birmingham is somewhere I have been on the train. I've even changed trains in Birmingham New Street. I think this means we're going to be looking towards the Severn Valley Railway maybe at some stage, because I have been there. Excuse our pups. They've seen somebody out on the street. Silly puppies. Great thing about these old maps is you see things that you've heard of. Huntingdonshire is one of the shires that was abolished in 1972. Ah, yes, Dunchurch. I have friends who used to live in Dunchurch. They lived in Guy Fawkes' house, which is repeatedly where at least one of those involved in the gunpowder plot fled to. But yes, we are indeed looking at the Severn Valley Railway here into Kidderminster, and then the old junction down there. And click on the narrow column, and that again resets us to 112. So as always, we're doing our best to get it as accurate as possible. So you often get this in older maps because the grid lines are black, and you have to guess where they intersect, where there's a gap to fit words in. There you go. There's another one there, Cook Hill. Alcester. Alcester, but you do get that chance just to go, oh, that's interesting, on your way across the map. Go. It's fascinating how these have been hand inscribed with all the names. And on we go. It says when we're up to halfway. As I've said before, the problem with the Cassini maps is that you have to click far more often than you would do on a modern metric map, or even just a national grid map in general. But all you can do is just take your time. Do your best. So as I always do, just scroll up just to make sure I'm where I think I am before I keep going. That's the ball I've heard of. This one really is tough, just trying to bring it up there just to see what it is. It's there. You get one like that where it's not quite clear. To say, all you can do is your best, no more, no less. There's a little double take there because there's a short line there, F51 degrees 40 minutes. But that is the line that counts. There's the line that counts there. As you can see, there's no grid line across. This time, there's a line across the margin. It goes onto the grid line across the whole page. Every one of these roads has these maps rather, has a very simple rule. Start at the beginning, just work your way steadily down the sheet. And if you get annoyed with it, go and take a break, do something else. Please come back to it. And eventually, like this one, you get to the bottom of the page. Yeah, there you go. Next, click the 1167316, which is the same as the bottom of the page. And 112 over there, which means I've done this right. One and the bottom left corner. So again, you can hit review and just have a nosy at the rest of the map. Work you out where you are, roughly in the middle of England. You can nosy at the bits at the bottom. And I'm happy, so I'm going to hit set, save, and send. And that, folks, is us for another of our videos on the grid calibration tool.